Move this graph to the right, it will make him more black, and if you move it more to the left, it will make him more white. So I'm going to move it more to the right and just get that outline of that splatter. I think that's about right there, and click on OK. And next we just need to get rid of that lettering. So I'm just going to simply choose the paintbrush tool, make this paintbrush a little bit bigger, and I'm also going to choose a black color right here, and I'm just going to paint over it. That's it, we've got our splatter. So now I just want just this black part here. I don't want the white background on the splatter, so we just go to the magic wand tool right here. So there's two options. If you just click and hold here, there's the magic wand tool and the quick selection tool. For this, we just want the magic wand tool. And when you click on just anywhere that's white within this layer, and make sure contagious is turned off here, it's going to choose everything that's white within that layer. And now all you do is just hit delete, and there it is. We have our nice looking splatter pattern right here. So next what I'm going to do is I'm going to choose what I want from this image. So I don't really want this bottom part because I want it to be all cut out from the splatter image, but I do want all of these top bits right here. So I'm going to make a selection, just a quick selection. I'm just going to draw around it, and let's just stop it right here. And I'm going to make a new layer, and I'm going to choose the paint bucket tool and just paint over it. There we go. And I'm just going to so for this you need to hold control and you click on the layer, and or command if you're on a Mac, and you click on a layer. And what that will do is it will select everything in that layer. And if you hold control and shift, and when you click on a layer, it will additionally click more things within the next layer. So what I've just done is I've clicked everything from layer 1 and everything from the splatter layer right here. So that's what we need. So now we've got that selection. So now I'm going to hide these images here, the splatter image and the outline that we created. So now I'm going to go back to the layer 1 copy, which is the splatter image that we not the image, the portrait image that we wanted. So I'm going to hide everything outside of this splatter image. So when you click on this little mask tool, it will hide everything instead of deleting it, because it's better to hide things because if you accidentally delete something, you can't get it back. But if you hide it using the mask tool, you can get it back later on. So let's just click on mask, and we've got this nice looking splatter pattern right here. So I'm not really sure if you can see that because it's quite white. So let's just add like a gray background so you can see that. So there it is. So we can see that nice splatter image. So let me just lower the opacity on this just a little bit. There we go. That looks good. So there's this bit at the bottom that we need to get rid of. So let's just click on the mask box right here. So under that portrait layer, let me just rename this layer portrait so we keep it all organized. So under the portrait layer, there's this second box. That's the mask box. And you can see some black bits and the white bits around the mask box. So the black bits is what's hidden, and the white bits are what's revealed. So you can see the outline that we created and the splatter pattern that we created is all white because that's what we want it to be revealed. But there's also this little line here which you can't really see there, but this is line that's also revealed. So I'm going to hide that. So the way you hide this bottom bit right here is by choosing a white color, a black color, sorry, and choosing the paintbrush tool, and make sure that you've selected the masking box and just erase it. Just go erase right over it. So now we have this already, we have a nice looking splatter effect. So most people kind of just stop here because it's, you know, they've got the results that they wanted to achieve. But if you can take it even further, you can change the colors a little bit here and there and things like that. So let's just take it even further. So I'm going to add some more effects to this. So let's go back to freepik.com, and I also found some of these other images here. So this looks pretty cool. So this would look, this black background would look quite cool on this image here. So I'm going to click download, click on free download, and sometimes it will actually ask you to sign in if you want to download the image. And here's the JPEG file. I'm just going to simply drag and drop this into the project. There we go. So it looks good. And I might make it a little bit bigger and hit enter. So again, it's got a smart object on this. So I'm going to right click and rasterize this layer so we can edit this layer. And I'm going to move it behind our subject. So all I want is just that background. So I'm going to use the threshold effect again. So I'm going to go to image, adjustments, threshold, and I'm going to move it to the right so we can get all of those nice looking patterns. And let's choose the magic wand tool, and this time I'm going to choose the black color, and I'm going to click on OK, and I'm going to click on the masking tool. So we've got this nice splatter effect now, and it's starting to come together. So at this point, what you can do is just keep adding more and more splatter effects until you get the look that you want. And you can even just keep copy and pasting the same splatter patterns or splatter images that you have. Like this image here, the background with the black splatter that we have, we can just copy and paste it. So if you just drag and drop that layer into the new layer icon, just creates an extra layer. And now if I press Ctrl T or Command T if you're on a Mac, let's just make this a little bit smaller and flip it around. And you can maybe move this to the corner right here. You can just play around with this until you find that look that you want. And you could also try changing the colors as well. So if you go to the top, click on the top layer and click right here on the bottom right hand side, there's this little circle icon. There's all these options to change the color, the brightness, and the contrast and things like that. So let's just start with the color. So there's different colors on this image. So there's black, white, and there's gray. And under this colors menu at the top, you can choose those colors. So let's just say you want the black colors to change. You can choose the black colors and watch what happens. Just the black colors in this image changes. So I can make a hair red and I can make everything match. So you can play around with the different styles here and different effects that you can get. But if you didn't want that, you can also just change everything. So you can change all the colors. So let me just delete that selective color layer, start another one, and you can choose this option instead of blacks. It's called neutrals. So this will just change all the colors in this image. So this one's a bit more extreme if you wanted to change everything in this image. But there's different options that you can go for. So let's just delete this as well. There's also another option right here called brightness and contrast. So if you want this to be a bit more bright, you can increase the brightness, or if you want to decrease it, you can decrease it. Or if you want to increase the contrast a little bit more and make it slightly darker, you can do that as well. So actually, I think I like that contrast that's a bit more higher, so I'm going to leave it at that. So I hope you found this video helpful. If you have any questions, you can comment down below. Make sure you like and subscribe. And that's it for this video, and I'll see you on the next one.